If it's only a grain of sand barely the size of the tip of a sewing needle, what could it possibly do to Earth? The answer sits inside a pretty chilling fact of physics when an object moves close to the speed of light. What skyrockets isn't any kind of mysterious power, but it's kinetic energy, and if the speed is high enough. Even something tiny can carry energy on a scale we usually reserve for asteroids. In the hypothetical scenario of a grain of sand coming in at about 0.99 c, it wouldn't behave like a pebble falling anymore. It would act more like a bolt of energy. When it hits the atmosphere, the first thing you might see is an intensely bright streak. The air is violently compressed and superheated. Molecules are torn apart and ionized, creating a blazing plasma region like a lightning bolt. Stretched out, much of the sand's material might even flash, vaporize, and break down into a stream of high energy debris before it ever reaches the ground. But the energy doesn't disappear, it slams into the surface like a colossal slab. Seawater could erupt into boiling at the impact zone, and steam and fine dust could be blasted high into the atmosphere, setting the stage for shock waves, ground shaking, and a cascade of asteroid disaster effects. The specific severity depends on the grain's actual mass, the impact angle, and where it hits. If it's powerful enough, the aftermath wouldn't stay confined to a single impact point. It could spread into tsunamis, short-term climate disruption, and a dust, aerosol-hazed sky that dims sunlight and shocks ecosystems. But it's also important to say this clearly. Wiping out all of humanity is an extreme scenario, because Earth has taken many large impacts before, and life has still returned. The most frightening thing
First thing
here
you might
isn't the
see.
grain of sand, but the lesson in the universe. Speed can matter more than size. Something very small, if it's fast enough, can become an event big enough to rewrite the history of an entire planet.